We're live. Let's make sure we got our audio.
Hopefully we do.
Maybe. There we go.
Yeah, we're on. Can you hear us, guys? Hopefully everything is good. Good evening, Tendra. Good evening, Carl. Cindy. Good evening.
Hey,
Tendra.
we're on.
All right.
That's
good.
my biggest
audio.
That's my biggest fear.
Good evening, Joseph Gilbert. Thanks for joining us.
Bill, Jim, Carl, Cindy.
We got Logger Jason, Bill Slavarski. Joe
Gilbert.
Is that it? Yep. I think so far. And Joseph Gilbert. Yep. Nice and
Test run. Yeah. Like I said, the debacle in July was.
Oh yeah, I was dreading this tonight. I told him, I said, as soon as you get home,
there's broken old Swede.
I said we're gonna run a test run and make sure we have audio.
Yeah, there's.
So, hi John, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you.
But yeah, we did a test run earlier because
we were on for like 3 minutes just to make sure the audio worked.
You never know. So I got to get my stuff going here. Okay, there we go. That's better.
Rick's Outdoors, thanks for
joining us. Hey Rick, how are you guys? Hope everybody's staying cool.
Yeah.
Everything. Earlier on our 45-second, there's Donetta.
Hi Donetta, thanks for joining us.
Our test run, we actually, I think everybody thought we were live then, which is fine, no big deal. But we were so concerned about the audio that we thought, we'll do a test run. And I wasn't expecting really. Billy Bob's Wood, hello.
Thanks for joining us.
Nate, how are you doing?
Hey, Nate.
So we did a test run about 45 seconds, and everybody thought we were live then, which is fine. That is no big deal, but
yeah. Just wanted to make sure. We didn't think anybody would jump on.
Yeah. So,
just wanted to make sure we had audio.
It's working. That's the good thing. And just jumping on here. This is live. What did I say? Gone on there. Number 16 for us. We do it once a month, first Thursday of the month. And I had kind of, I've been putting a couple of shorts out here and there. We just haven't made any content, and got an email from
Too hot and humid.
Yeah, from Dale. I ain't been seeing you, so and nothing wrong or anything. It's been a typical. I don't know if it's typical, but an Illinois summer is been bad, nasty. BT Saws, hello.
Thanks for joining us.
It's been hot, humid, storms, rain. You name it. It's just been too stinking hot.
Yeah. We really haven't split hardly any wood.
No.
We've bagged some up and took it to the firewood stand.
And that, as far as the bags have slowed down. I mean, it's super hot.
It's 95 and really humid.
Yeah. Humidity, awful. When there's Timon. Hello, Timon. And Logger Jason hit it there too. We've had some smoke from the
there's Knowles Tractors.
Wildfires. Knowles Tractors. How
Thanks
are you doing?
For joining us.
There is hello from me and Dax. How are you guys doing? Good to see you on here. But yeah, we've slowed down. Nothing wrong. Just the heat.
Yeah. Just can't do it. I mean, we haven't been doing stumps. We haven't been doing anything.
Haven't really been doing much.
Other than trying to stay up with the yard mowing.
That's been a constant.
We call it water grass, but I think some people call it crabgrass.
Crabgrass, whatever.
It holds a lot of water when you have a dew, and then it's really tough to cut or hard or whatever. It slows you down anyways.
Right.
Trying to keep up with about 8 acres every week.
There's Craig. Hello, Craig. How are you doing?
Craig's Cord to Coles. Thanks for joining us.
Good to see everybody. This is awesome already. Yeah, it's just been a typical Southern Illinois, hot, humid, smoky summertime. And like I said, bags have slowed down. I do have a couple. Well, was it last weekend? We did 3 stump jobs, or 2 weekends ago? I don't know.
Yes,
we've had a few stump jobs.
We had that one. I think you took off though, wasn't it? It was a good day.
God, I don't remember.
I mean,
now.
temperature wise, it was
Yeah,
only like 82.
We
and
did 3
started
jobs.
early.
We did 3 jobs in
Yeah.
one day. But
That
anyway,
kinda got
and
us
then we
caught
got
up
we've
for a little bit.
yeah. Thank you. Please hit the like button. We appreciate it. We've got a few stump jobs to do. We're going to try to possibly, pending pouring rain or wildfire or whatever, to do a job tomorrow night. We've got a very pretty large hackberry. A guy down the road here from us called out of the blue, so we're going to try to get him taken care of. And then I got a couple more jobs in town that I'm waiting for the one call, or Julie, we call it here, that locate the utilities to come back yet. We're not allowed to do anything, I think, till tomorrow sometime. So that might get done this weekend. I don't know. They're not in a big hurry. It's a father and son in 2 different places. So anyway,
They said they weren't in a hurry, so
we got them, Julie. They're ready to go. And I don't think there's anything in the way, so we should be good.
Yeah.
And
BT Saw says it's going to be 90s this weekend there. And that's what it's going to be here for us.
Yeah.
And the dew point has went up, so the humidity is going to be bad.
It's hackberry for firewood. Oh, we split some hackberry, Jason.
It's kind of on the line of hickory. It's a little bit on the stringy side.
Yep.
And everything.
But we do get some.
Yeah.
And usually with our hackberry, any events coming in or any road trip, a farmer's market this weekend, you can't beat that. And that's close. Let's see. Oh, hackberry. Hackberries normally we get it about typically 8, 10, 12 inches around and super straight. It's really, really good to split.
Yeah, just a little bit stringy, kind of like a hickory when you split it.
Yeah, it's like Craig said, middle of the.
It takes a little while to dry. Not quite as bad as oak, but
yeah, smaller splits. You know, and we've bagged or we've got a little bit smaller splits for bag wood, and then a lot of it just goes in the bulk wood pile. But yeah, well, hackberries, that's not a bad wood at all. But stumps, hit and miss on them. This one's oh geez, it's good size stump. It's a good size hackberry, and thankfully though we did get some rain, because I think if I'd have been able to grind that, tomorrow evening with no rain, it would have been a dusty, dirty mess. So yeah, it's 30-inch stuff. We got a lot of it around here, and like I've said before, we're fortunate where we're at. There's so many varieties of trees that we get for firewood, and hackberry's one of them. Hackberry's one of them. Today we cut a nasty Chinese elm down. I don't recommend that whatsoever, but I'm on to last night kind of hit me broadside. I had a buddy that's buying some property, and he's wanting he's zero experience on any type of logging, which I am no expert. Sherry's a lot better at it than me. But as soon as he gets that bought, we're going to go kind of assist him in
see if he has anything that to log. A logger would be interested in. He's wanting some of it clear cut for a pasture, but some he wants to save for hunting. Right. So we're hoping to, and he said, hey, you can have. So I'm looking at a pretty good cache of firewood poles and firewood. So, and I come across today that we're going to cut, and pretty much got it spoke for as a very large cherry tree. So we're looking at wood coming in. It's just getting the decent weather to split. And man, as soon as this weather breaks, we're not too far from it. We'll be hammering the wood. Hopefully, even though the stump jobs have not really been here, they've kind of plateaued out a little bit. I got to hit the You're cutting
the
in
firewood.
And out, Miss, he says.
We're cutting in and out. Well, that ain't good.
No. It's buffering. I saw my phone was buffering too. Wi-Fi is on, Craig. We may have to move closer to the modem or something next time around. Yeah. Better now.
Oh, nice.
Okay, good.
Better.
All right.
Lines are wet.
Yeah. But yeah, so stumps have slowed down, and they'll keep coming though up until it gets cold. We'll get some more stump jobs, and but yeah, I'm into a pretty good stand of firewood coming up. It sounded like so. Now I'm buffering here.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I don't know.
Now we're back. Now we're gone. Now we're back.
Yeah, I'm buffering too. This is not good.
Now we're back.
Yeah, one of these days we have got to make it out that way, BT. We want to do that, but I don't know if it's going to be in the works next year at all.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We were talking. As a matter of fact, I commented the other day on Carl's video of, is it too early for the Paul Bunyan countdown? So I did a little figuring, and we're 57 days from the Paul Bunyan show. So it's rapidly approaching, and I sure hope this year's Bunyan is a lot better as far as weather goes than last year, because last
year was a scorcher.
It was hot in the first weekend of October, and I guess Central Ohio was, and whoever was there knows it was miserable.
It was brutal.
I hate it was, and that whole that time of year in Ohio with the fall colors coming and all that gets me in the mood to split wood. So, but yeah, and that's 57 days away from Bunyan, and we were going to talk about that just a little bit. We've been to messing with the internet. Yeah. We've been to several shows, or I consider several, so a lot of traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Started out in the Mid-South in Tennessee, went to
buffering again.
What the heck?
We apologize.
Yeah,
we
sorry.
got a new modem last month, and it's a bigger piece of equipment, but apparently it doesn't do the job that the little one older did.
Full Wi-Fi though.
I know. I don't know what it is.
But yeah, we'll just kind of meddle through this then. Back to choppy. We'll meddle through it here. And
we apologize.
So, that makes me mad.
Yeah, makes me mad too.
They're buffering bad now. Urgh. About every other word. $102 a month. You think you could get decent freaking internet?
Yeah. And it's not 30 feet away from us.
Yeah, we're basically the next room. Now it's okay. So anyway, as I was saying, we went to Mid-South this year, Mid-South, then we went to Bear Paw, and then we went to Joe's out in Ohio, International Firewood Expo. Bunyan this year. Probably we're kind of going to be like Shifty a little bit, and he keeps saying this is his last Bunyan for a while. This is probably going to be our last Bunyan for a while. There's just so much traveling. Gas.
No, we've done it 5 years.
We've done it 5 years in a row.
So we can go and do a different area like Hope or something.
But yeah, we're going to for sure Mid-South next year, and we're committed to Jason there at Bear Paw. We're going to go to that again.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
Rick, I hope you guys can make it too.
I'd be good to see you. It'd be good to see you guys.
Yeah.
So we're going to do Mid-South. That's not that far from us. Mid-South is
4 hours.
4 hours from us.
4.5.
And then Bear Paw, of course, that's a good little trip. But man, I like that Wisconsin ground. That's some beautiful country up there. So that's going to be 2 for sure next year. But this will probably be our last Bunyan for, who knows, a year maybe. We might just take a year off. I don't know. Gas at $4 and whatever a gallon is, it gets expensive just going to these shows.
Yeah.
But we'll make it this year and just kind of go from there. But that's just, it is what it is. So other than that, and I'm wearing my hardworking man shirt tonight, kind of as I watched Heath's video just earlier. He put out today at some point, and I'm not embarrassed about it at all. And he's going, talking about his health, which is, I guess he's kind of, I guess you could say stabilized for the most part, having a few heart problems. He thought.
No, he was back in the
emergency room and the couple of nights in the hospital. But I'm kind of with Heath on it. Us guys, we're tough and we think we're tough, and loggers, woodhounds, outdoorsmen. Yeah, Boonville coming up. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But if don't be. I'm going to be like Heath. Don't be a tough guy and think you can tough through it, because you just might be. It might be the end.
Yeah.
I know every little hangnail or every little pain, you don't need to be running to the ER. But, and like I said before, I'm not embarrassed to say it. I just got done Monday and I dreaded it bad. I got at 55 here, I got my first colonoscopy, and I was dreading it. My buddies have all had them, my older buddies. I'm trying to get my younger buddies to follow suit, and they're whatever. But I got that done Monday. It wasn't as bad as I anticipated, and my buds, they didn't lie to me. The clean out was the worst, and they are the precancerous. So
it's not cancer, but they want him to come back in 3 years.
3 years. I got to go back. They told me today, 90% of their procedures comes back the same way mine does or did. So I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon. If you guys got a problem, get it checked out. I mean, life's too short. I'm 2 years from retirement. I want to do some stuff. I want to visit wood yards. I want to travel. That's what I want to do. Wood yards is my passion right now to visit one. I've been to, two really other wood yards, Joe's and then Jason down in the Yadkin Valley. Yeah. And I want to do a ton more of that. I got to see that East Coast. I want to see the West Coast. I want to do some traveling, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
So anyway, like I said, I'm going to jump on here specifically if you got a pain, you twist an ankle, whatever is one thing. But if something don't feel right, go get it checked out. And I'm very fortunate with my job that I have got very excellent health insurance, and it's fairly reasonable. So for me, I understand that a lot of people don't have that, and I'm very fortunate to have that. And my job provides real good on that aspect. So the pay could be better, but hey, got good insurance. That's like anybody. But yeah, if you ain't feeling right, man, get it checked out. That's my soapbox for the night for health. But it is what it is. I hope Heath is. I know he said he's had a ton of calls and emails and this and that about praying for him, checking. And that's what we're supposed to do, check on everybody, and he'll pull through, and he'll be back to hopefully 100%.
John is correct. Travel now before you get all broken.
Yeah. And it is what it is. Health is very important. So that's where we're at on that. I'm going to get off here and leave that alone for, just get it checked if you don't feel good. So I'm pretty happy with the results. I'm okay. The colonoscopy wasn't nothing. I could do that once a week if I don't know about that, but I could do that if I have to. I feel so much better that I got it done, and ain't got to worry about it for 3 years. So
he was a grumpy Gus for a couple of days. There's Colleen's.
Hello, Colleen. How are you doing? But I'm 55 years old. My dad lived to 60 and had cirrhosis of the liver. Never drank. So my mom essentially, she lived to 75, and she always said, I want to be like my brothers and just drop dead. Well, that's pretty much what she did.
Yeah. She had a massive
heart attack. And I say, people want to know what happened. I just tell them, she didn't die of COVID, but COVID killed her. It did. She worried. She was so stressed about being shut in to her apartment assisted living apartment, it actually, that is what killed her. I'm totally convinced of that. You won't convince me any different. But COVID killed her. She just didn't die of the COVID. So anyway, I at least want to outlive my parents. So I got 5 years from my dad and 20 from my mom. So I want to see some things. I want to dang well visit some wood yards and enjoy life. So, but anyway, it is what it is. I'm done with that, and we'll move on.
There's free fall firewood.
Free fall. Good evening. Colleen doing good. Weather cooled down. That's good.
I wish we had some of your weather. I'd like for it to cool down here.
Yes. And then in other things, I don't know if our last live or some of my videos or commenting on other guys' lives and stuff. Usually Jason at Yadkin Valley's hammering me pretty good on equipment. You can't have enough chainsaws, blah, blah, blah. But life as we know it throws a curveball once in a while. So I've been saving my money. I was first saving my money for a split fire for 1165. Well, I don't know. We've been getting by with the old Wolf Ridge. It's paid for, good enough. But thinking the 1165. Okay, save my money. So that was my plan. Then I thought, well, no, 1165 is kind of, I sure like them Wolf Ridge and or whoever in-feed conveyor. Man, we need one of those. Well, you're talking just about as much as a new splitter. Mm-hmm. So life threw us a curveball the last couple of days. We've had an opportunity to invest in something else. So I'm probably not going to be getting any firewood equipment. I'll just leave it at that.
We can get by very well with what we got.
Yeah. And I actually do kind of have an in-feed conveyor to an extent because I've got a small 5x8 dump trailer that I've got backed right up to the Wolf Ridge. The log lift fits right there close. If anything, I will be out probably about $90 maybe at Bunyan for a longer log right pick to pull them babies off that trailer. And that's going to serve as my in-feed conveyor because that is also paid for. So saving our money, we got an opportunity on an investment, and we're going to probably, well, we are going to go that route, and I'm saving even more money to put back for this investment deal and or retirement or whatever. But I'm thinking I'm going to get by with what I got. I just think I can. I think, well, we can do it. Lakefront property close. It's property and there is water on it. So we'll just leave it at that. I don't want to say much more right now, just because.
No, I hope you make it a lot longer than that.
Yeah,
I hope your shoulder gets better.
Yeah, definitely. So that's where we're at. We're probably just going to stick with the old Dyna.
The Wolf Ridge
is running like top notch. Can't ask for two better splitters really, or a processor and a splitter. So that it is what it is. We're going to get by. We've got by this many years with what we got. It's working just fine. And we
got by 3 years with a 40-horse tractor instead of a loader, but finally,
and our
we've got a loader and it works good.
Thankfully, the only thing I owe any money on is that loader, and I'm not too concerned about it. And it's been a good one. We've been lucky there. If it wasn't for my Mahindra tractor and that loader, we would be in a tight spot. But they're running good. We're going to save our pennies and go with what we got. I just think that right now I do have some plans on expanding possibly here maybe next spring on the bundle side and doing some maybe accounts with that. But and everybody knows you're going to make a heck of a lot more money in smaller quantities than you are bigger. So that's my plan to help out the whole business side of it. And want the 11, but if Dell's got an idea, it's probably going to work.
Yeah.
I will give you that, Dell. I thought about, and maybe this is kind of down the way you're going. We have a friend we've been trying to get rid of her. It's a 27-ton box store
28.
or 28-ton, 27, 28.
It says 28 on it.
Okay, 28-ton box store splitter that goes vertical. I have thought about mounting that baby, and it'll have a vertical. It'll just be a darn slow one, but just sounds like, oh yeah, we're in a big conversation.
Welcome to the party.
We've been talking about wood splitters and bunion and men's health and get your butt checked. But yeah, I have an idea for your county line. It's probably the same. I've been thinking about that a little bit. Using just the old fashioned vertical and mounting that up where I can get to it. And you've got a fairly cheap vertical splitter. I don't know. That's a thought.
Hi, Cindy.
Carl didn't say hi for, well, hello, Cindy.
Thanks for joining
that
the
Carl,
party.
He's I tell you what, I don't know about you. Need to do something. I enjoy Carl's videos. I really do. I like watching them. And every time I see one, it's like, ooh, Carl's on. I got to watch it.
Jason's got exciting news coming. Once all the personal stuff gets cleared up, if you know. Cool. Looking forward to the news.
Yes, sir. There is one you would know. I think if I ever make it to Jason's, I'm pretty sure he'll let me. There's some cool stuff to run there.
Yeah.
I'll be up there. We're gonna make it to. I love them. You Wisconsin guys are a lot of fun. I can just tell you that right now. And unfortunate though in Wisconsin, that bad storm just missed Chris, I guess, and then Tyler got in
helping with
the cleanup. Man, that's
his work.
Unbelievable.
Jason, did you have any damage or anything from that tornado that went through?
But yeah, that was, man, Chris got lucky. It looks like to me.
Well, I didn't never hear. Did you? If there was any fatalities?
I don't think there was. I don't think there was hardly anybody hurt.
Very fortunate.
And it sounded like it was like the sirens come on and it was there.
Yeah.
They had very little warning. I did talk to Chris. I didn't talk to him, but I commented, and he's all good at his place. So pretty good there. I'm ready, Jason, to come up there. You Wisconsin guys
they're a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. It's
a beautiful country up there.
But I heard that on that tornado, and I thought, well, I wonder how close. Well, actually, they mentioned Appleton. So naturally, I thought of Chris immediately, and I didn't even, didn't realize that it missed him. But anyway, he was all good. But yeah, it was not good up there. So anyway, the good thing is that nobody got hurt or killed. Yeah. And Tyler got to help and had a dang nice video on that, if you want to call it nice. But you talk about firewood pole or firewood there, they got her now. Wow. But
no Swedes said LJ's brute force splitter is legendary. Yes, it is.
Because Jim's been helping.
No fatalities. Yeah.
Jim's been over there helping.
Menasha, if I'm saying that right.
Because I talked to Jim on Russ's live.
Jason was north of there too.
Okay, no, we did hear some injuries. Okay.
For support equipment. Yeah.
No fatalities. That's awesome.
There's Tyler, Firewood fellow. We were just mentioning you, Tyler.
Yeah.
Good job helping out with the cleanup.
Yep. Yeah, that would be a firewood heaven right now. Geez, it sucks the way it happened. But man, if the guy needed some more fire, you can, if anything, for resplitting. You get a big one and you're trying to make bundle wood or something. That'd be the perfect on a flatbed trailer would work perfectly. And that's a thought.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very cheap alternative. It's like I said, it's you're not going to have the speed.
No. But
that doesn't matter. That's not that big a deal. So, but yeah, thanks, John, for that comment. That's perfect.
Yeah. Thanks for joining in.
Yep. That's a neat deal. But yeah, that's where we're at. We're battling the heat and the rain. It seems like, you get a nice day and then next thing you know, it's pouring rain. So if I can go help Saturday. Yep. Good deal. Yeah, exactly, Jason. It will. But yeah, man, if a guy had a way, and needed some wood, that'd be
hard telling. You know how tornadoes are. They can put a two-by-four through a telephone pole. So hard telling what all you would find in that
that's
wood.
true. And then, hit that house and miss that one. It's unbelievable. Yeah, flatbed trailer. I don't know if our flatbed would be about the right height. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It gets used a lot.
It does. Oh, some might try it one of these days. I don't know. We don't get that one sold. I might try it just to get it to run and have some use on it a little bit to blow the cobs out of it.
Well, it does run. You had it running.
Yeah, just blow the cobs out of it a little bit.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, having equipment setting's not good.
Mm-hmm.
So, but what was unbelievable with it, we pulled that splitter out. It basically looks like brand new. It can't have very many hours.
Always
on
been
it.
kept in the
Always
garage.
been in the garage, and I basically
you pulled it 4 times.
I put some Startron in it and fresh gas. About 4 pulls, she fired up. I have no idea how long that splitter has been setting. Several years now, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, it fired right up. It'd make somebody a good entry level splitter. That's for darn sure. And less than new price.
Yeah.
So hey, thanks, Noel. We appreciate you stopping in.
Shoulder gets better and have a good evening.
Yep. Be safe out there and keep cool. But yeah, that's a great idea. The flatbed.
Mm-hmm. That way you could still move it around.
I already thought foot pedal and spring for the return.
Oh.
Well, I can tell you what, if Dell's going to get her done, it'll be him to get it done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thinking that'd be a perfect scenario if you want to get an entry level, vertical, horizontal, put it on a table, put it on a flatbed.
It's a Speedco, I think.
I think it's what our farm store had before they changed brands or whatever, But it'd be a good entry level for somebody. Skid steer splitter, surrounds and quarters above the track. Yep, perfect. Perfect. Now, I have thought now that he brought that up, skid steer splitter. I have thought about, because I got a 334 Bobcat excavator with the third function, and Splitfire has a darn nice splitter that will go right on that for not a whole lot of money. I have thought about that for breaking down big rounds. So that maybe could be in the works one of these days. They're around, gosh, I want to say $2,500 maybe, and I'm just blowing that number. I think they're under $3,000. So that's a thought. Maybe someday you get big rounds, man. You get older, like Chris says. The hydraulics are a friend, but that could be on the radar for sure one of these days. And like I said, we're going to get by now with.
But then, if you had the splitter that you set up horizontal, take it down off the trailer.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be spending any money.
No, money's not everything. Splits, yeah, both directions, and the if I recall on that, it's the cylinders is encased inside, so you ain't got to worry about banging into things with it.
Tyler.
Yeah. I've looked at them.
Thinking about it.
I'm thinking. I got money burning a hole in my pocket, but if you wasn't on here earlier, we thought we got an investment coming up that I'm probably Speedco 20 seconds to 10. I'm putting a 16. Okay, that's what this one is Speedco, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah, it's very slow split time, but hey, what the heck. We've about ixnayed the idea on the infeed conveyor, so we'll see. There again, Bunyan's coming up. I'll talk to Splitfire, see what they got. What lead time's just a couple of weeks. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe one of them things. If they end up at Mid-South, that'll be next spring. I'll see where we're at. I don't know. We'll see. But right now, through the fall and winter here, we're gonna get by with what we got. So. Yeah, that one that we're talking is a Speedco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the cylinder's encased. That makes it, and then it's got the Bobcat, or I can get the Bobcat mount for it. So not a big deal.
Adapter.
Yeah, adapter, whatever. I'm afraid I've seen those as well too. the Harbor Freight one splits both ways.
Yeah,
Yep.
for mini skid.
Yep. That would be, that's a good idea. But yeah, it's, and I've said it before, we got the loader, we've got the 24 horse tractor with the loader, and then we've got my Mahindra 40 horse with the loader. But the Bobcat, my excavator, if I had a choice, if somebody would come and say, hey, what would you want for your wood yard, a skid steer or a mini excavator with a thumb, I would go with the mini excavator hands down.
Yeah.
And man, that you can do so much so many things with that excavator. And mainly for me and my, the hydraulics and getting old is picking that dang log up and getting it where I can cut on it. Second, 564.
Yeah, Logger Jason said Frontier Firewood had an interesting concept for an in feed.
I think I saw that. I'm pretty sure I think I saw that he's what he's talking about. Yeah, 564. Me and a buddy of mine were just talking about that today. He's wanting a 564, and he's kind of like wanting to get the kinks. The Husqvarna gets the kinks worked out, and he's wanting one of them pretty bad.
Morning, Brandon.
Yeah, there's Brandon. How are you doing?
Thanks for joining us.
And I will own a 564 one of these days. I'm thinking that's going to be my retirement gift to myself. And me and Sherry talked about the 564 a lot. And I think when I do it and I retire, that's going to be a mini vacation to Modern Rentals up in Wisconsin. And I will probably come home with a 564. But I'm looking at a couple years out. So
he had an old salt spreader. You did.
Yes, I did. I watched that. Yes, I did. Yep. That's pretty cool. That works.
Yeah.
And the old, I don't know what you call it, bush fix or putting it together. Hey, whatever works. I mean, if it works, it was a great idea if it works. And I think he was onto something there. That's pretty neat. Conveyor, yeah. Oh, yeah. Conveyor is like a third person, and we've that's right. We've got two conveyors. One we use a lot, the other not so much. But that other one we don't use so much was a 16-foot Chinese, basically. Man, when you
came in a box, we had to put it together.
When you need it, it's friggin' handy.
Yeah.
We tried the hay conveyor. We didn't have any luck. That was a freaking nightmare. But as long as you about need the third person to just man the conveyor on a hay, in my opinion. 500 at Modern Rentals, and you can have an extended vacation. Well, Jim, you're exactly right on that. Extended vacation for sure, because if Sherry knew I was bringing a steel home, I'd probably have to find a way home.
Find a new place to
live. It is what it is. So yeah, it would be a quick vacation for her. It would be extended for me because I'd have to find a ride home. But no, 500 I'm not going to never say that I won't own one, but I like my Huskies. Few months older than you. My trying to get to me is watching the trailer of cows go out the driveway. Well, dang.
Then what are you going to do?
Yeah, then what are you going to do? See the cows leave. But yeah, I'm going to own a 564. I will own one. I ain't going to I'm not going to say I'll never own a 500i because I could. You never know. You never know.
I'll be dead.
Yeah, well, whatever. But yeah, we'll see. They're a lot of fun to run.
Sleep, party, and repeat. That away.
Yeah. But yeah, that's going to be my gift to my retirement. Sherry got a tractor for her retirement gift. I'm just getting a darned old chainsaw.
Tractor with a belly mower and a front end loader.
Yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna head to, and nothing against my local guys at all, but they I don't have a Husky dealer real close, and Modern Rentals they were pretty nice to us when we went in there. So I'm going to make it a mini vacation, and hopefully call them. They'll have one, and I'll pick it up when I'm up there. I might just come back and hook up with Tyler and Chris and Jason and whoever else we can hook up with.
Jim, I'll remember you.
There's Jeff. Hello, Jeff. How are you doing? How's everything up in the upstate New York?
Hey.
It's good seeing you. Yeah, Jim. Yeah, I throw the $500 comment in. Yeah, Jim, you know her. That's for sure. Chance to talk to Craig at Modern. I did not get to talk to Craig.
Busy.
Craig was gone. And correct me if I'm wrong. What is the mechanic's name there that's got the channel? I know you guys know him. But anyway, he was there, but he was like super busy. I was gonna holler at him, but he was Scott. Yeah, Scott. And he was helping this nice lady, I think, on a trimmer.
Mm-hmm.
And she was so excited that he got that trimmer going for her. And I didn't, and he left. I never did see him again, and I wasn't going to bother him. He was a busy guy that day, and I think that's typical of that company. Greasy Shop Rag. Yep, that's him. And I wasn't going to bother him. They were busy. I ended up buying a pair of gloves, and we got two free T-shirts from them, just because we knew Chris. We threw Chris's name out, and I thought at first they were going to kick us out of the building. But then they're like, "No, he's a pretty good guy." So I said, "Yeah." I said, "We know a guy that comes in here, and he highly recommends you." And like, "Oh, really? Who's that?" And I said, "Oh, some guy named Chris Carlson." Oh no, is what that gal said. I said, "No." She goes, "No, he's a wonderful man, and he is. He's a good guy." But I love that Modern Rentals. I wish I could have stayed in there a lot longer.
Oh yeah.
The bad part was, I had the plastic in my back pocket, and they had a 3120 special, power head only, for $1,700. That I thought was a pretty darn good deal. And I need a 3120? Oh, heck no. But hey, why not? More chainsaws, the better, right?
Yeah. Yep. Tyler, right there. You got me an air filter for my 564 XP. Then updated the computer on it. Just had to pay for the other.
That's filter. A good dealer right there.
That's good service right there.
That's a good dealer. Yeah, he was not there that day. He was gone. And I was just in awe going in the place.
They had a very nice display.
The display was unbelievable. Very friendly, very accommodating to us, and appreciated us stopping.
Yeah.
And that was a wonderful place. I wish we had half of a Husky dealer here that was like that, because they were very, very good people. And it was nice place. I can't say any more about it. We will definitely be back up there, and that's going to be it may turn into a heck of a week trip. I don't know. Been warm. Oh, has it been warm? Jeff, it's been stinking hot. There was a few days, a couple weeks ago, we were in the triple digits. I don't know what the humidity heat index was up in 120. And
for about a week.
Yeah, it was nasty weather.
It was hard to breathe.
Outside. We had high humidity, high heat index, smoke from the wildfires. It was miserable here for about a week or so. Kind of cooled down now. We had a little rain this morning, and it's been decent. But there you go again. Up next week, it's going to be up in the high 90s again.
Yeah, so this weekend. So.
It is what it is. That's where we live. And come November, December, we could have a foot of snow,
or it could be 80.
Or it could be 80. Kind of like anywhere anymore, seems like. But
Brandon's got 4 places there.
So yeah, I've got actually, as far as Husky dealers go, I've got a good one to about 20 miles to our west. Last time I was in there, he was frustrated with Husqvarna, so frustrated with them. And I asked him, about the 564. He goes, man, he says, I don't know. He says, I don't even carry any pro saws right now. He said, they are being such a-holes basically about it.
He's a small mom and pop
operation.
And they're trying to tell him how much he has to buy from them every year. And
all he was carrying, he had of Husky was he had a few mowers and some trimmers. He had, I'm going to say 4 maybe homeowner saws, 4 different models. And he was carrying pretty much the whole line of electric or of battery stuff. And, he was very frustrated with Husky.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure if I remember when Sherry's dad was a Husky dealer, it goes by regions, and some regions are better than others to deal with. But he was very frustrated with them, and he says, "I can get." I'm
not a fan of steel. They forced my dad and my grandpa out of steel. They had built quite a business up, and everybody came to them. They just started telling them, "You're going to buy so much from us, and you're going to sell it, or we're going to take your dealership away from you."
Husky's out of Florida. Wow,
that's where Jim got his.
So my local guy, he's a good guy. I mean, he's a wonderful.
Oh yeah, he is
wonderful guy. But he's man. I am so frustrated. He said, "Now, if you want a pro saw, he said, I'll be glad to get you one. No problem. Order it, have it in 3 or 4 days." But he said, I just cannot afford to stock them right now. And the way they're hammering him, he hates it. But our steel dealer here, local, which we got 2 steel dealers right across the road from each other.
One is our farm
store. One is our farm store.
Outdoor power equipment.
Yeah, or outdoor, and he's got a ton of freaking mowers. He's got a pretty good line of steel saws. He's got some 500 eyes, this and that. But I'm just, and I've give him a business with our bad boy mower when we bought it off him, and he's treated us real good. But I'm just not that whole. I just not the steel guy. I'm not opposed to him. Great company, great saws. They're right up there like Ford, Dodge, Chevy. Husky steel. No, not a Deere dealer. Nope. He is just an independent steel dealer, and bad boy mowers is what he pushes. And what's funny, the other night, I don't know if you guys watch the Steel. I do watch the Steel Timber Sports. I think them guys are awesome. What they do, I love watching them. We were watching it online the other night. Didn't think anything about it, and they were still on. And they had the region, whatever, what they call him, the most upcoming dealer,
something like
that. And there goes my steel dealer across the stage, and they announced his name. He was the only one I heard. There was about 9 different companies up there, and I actually got to hear him come across the stage. And I said, "Well, man, there goes Noah," And then a few days later, we run in there to get a part for our mower. I said, "Hey, dude," I said, "thanks for the invite." He's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "I saw you on TV the other night up at the Timber Sports up in Milwaukee." He goes, "Oh yeah," and he had a little fart. He got for being that up and coming sales or steel dealer. He got one of the 100th anniversary steel saws gave to him, and
so Josh and Janice Leach stopped in.
Oh, hello, Josh and Janice. How are you doing? Good to see you. 500, 1,200. Yeah. But he got one of the 100th anniversary saws for being this up and coming dealer. And
said he's going to put it up on the shelf.
He's going to put it up on the shelf under lock and key and keep it for a keepsake. And I don't blame him. I would too. And then he also, out of them 9, I think it was 9, he said, different steel dealers, he won the drawing out of that 9 to get to go to the factory in Germany. I think it's Germany. Is that right? Anyway,
wherever.
He's got an all expenses paid trip to the steel factory, wherever the heck that's at. Germany, I think. And he said he's going to enjoy that. And I said, "Man, you lucky dog." Not that I'm going to fly to Germany or anything, but the guy could have friggin' invited me to the darn the Timber Sports. I'd have went up there. That'd have been worth it. But yeah, that's pretty cool to see your local dealer on TV like that. I didn't have any idea. And he was
he sells a lot of mowers too.
He sells a ton of mowers. And he was kind of Germany. Yeah. He was kind of impressed that we got this, I didn't even know I was on, I said, "Yeah, I seen you, dude." So he was pretty excited about that. Home Light Super XL that had never been run. I don't know if Sherry knows or not, but I got a pretty good sized Home Light Saul gave to me here a couple weeks ago. It's in the shed. Yep. So I don't even know if it runs, but we're going to find out one of these days.
Steve, thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks,
you.
Thank you. We appreciate it. We're just, we're no high tech filming or anything. We're just, what you see is what you get with us. And we appreciate you watching though. Love it. It's wonderful. We love for people to watch.
Brandon says,
did.
Oops. No, you. The look I gave you. You snuck a song.
Her barks forced her bite. But yeah, I got a buddy gave me a Home Light here the other day. He goes, I ain't gonna never run this thing here. Get it running. I said, I'll try it one of these days. Yeah.
Something else I got to trip over.
Yeah, it might give me an old Home Light. Big. It's a great big.
Anderson.
Mm-hmm. It's a great big.
Till I see.
It's a big dang saw. I don't know nothing about Home Lights, but we're gonna find out. I need to get that baby.
They're heavy and there's no anti-vibe.
Well, anyway, the thing's old. It's classic. If it runs, it's going to be a keepsake. It's content, honey. It's content.
No.
But anyway, I have a big Home Light saw that I haven't even messed with. So that'll happen one of these days. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see him hanging in the living room. Perfect. I got
Craig,
a mantle.
You're not helping either.
I got a mantle it'll go on just for that.
No.
Yeah, right underneath that deer head.
No. Absolutely not.
Whatever. Her bark's worse than her bite, fellas. Trust me. Heavy, loud, slow, and will numb your arms. Perfect for her to run.
No, absolutely not. It's the wrong color.
We'll paint it orange.
No.
Mike said I can do whatever I wanted to with it. I can decorate it. You know, Tyler, I bet you would have a chainsaw on your mantle. I comment that time on that Tyler had on Facebook. He must have. I don't want to mess with your whatever, but he says he's a. How do you do that, Tyler? On Facebook, it was. I harbor girls or something until they find their forever home. Or I thought, man, that is freaking cool.
Brandon wants to know.
It's red. It's a red one. Yep. It's I don't know what year it is. 70s probably. I'm not sure. I don't know nothing about it.
Actually, Dad and Grandpa started out with two Home Light chainsaws.
We're gonna slap a friggin' spark plug in it and some gas and see what happens. I may pull. I'm blue in the face, but it may end up being in a junk pile. I don't know. Foster women. There you go. I foster women until that is classic. That was friggin' awesome. Foster women until they find their forever home. That's a beautiful thing that you do, Tyler. Sporting Goods Theater will deliver new merch saying thanks for letting me borrow XYZ. Yep. But yeah, we'll see if that old Home Light will fire. I don't know. We may have Sherry running a Home Light on a future video. You just never know.
I don't think it's going to get that cold.
Yeah, whatever.
No.
Whatever. Plenty of other bad shirts like that. That's a good one. I got a buddy. I shouldn't even say it on here, but I got him. We were in Pigeon Forge here a few years ago. I'm going through
in a souvenir shop.
Have you ever been to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, or Gatlinburg? They got all the friggin' souvenir shops on every corner. And I was walking through the souvenir shop, and I see this shirt, and it says, "I'm not gay, but hey, a 20's a 20." I said, "That's got Alex written all over it." And I grabbed it, give it to him at Christmas, and I don't know if he probably threw it away. I don't care, but it didn't matter. I'm not gay, but hey, 20's a 20.
It was a good gag gift. Yeah, Brandon, I think you qualify too. You could wear this shirt.
Never married. Yes, you can. That's, I got a buddy the other day said something about his son was getting married. I said, what is that kid friggin' thinking? Jeez. Sherry's number 3. So I'm done after that.
Yeah.
I'm done. Number 3's enough.
I said I'm done after number 2, but you just
she begged me.
Up. No,
she begged me. Don't let her crap you. She begged me.
No.
But anyway. I heard a thing the other day. I can't even remember. I'm not even going to say it. I can't even remember what it said. I don't mess it up. About getting married and the wedding cake and I don't know what all. But Anyway, back to firewood, like we was going to talk about tonight.
Yeah, we kind of got off.
Got off subject a little bit, but yeah, firewood's okay. 7 years. That's the same as married. Got off topic. Yeah, firewood. Our bags have slowed. Heat is, I'm sure, the culprit.
Oh yeah.
Because we were busy as we've ever been up until.
Yeah, when we had that cool snap, we were running firewood to the stand. Or
4th of July was good, and then after that, it fell off. We've sold some.
Couple
some
here and a couple there.
Yeah, here and there. I really look forward, being it was busy early on, to come fall, we get a good weather break, maybe mid-September, so we're going to get busy again. And that's perfect. That's what we want. We're in the firewood business to try to make a little money, so that's what we're going to do, and it's been good. And like I said before, the stumps have kind of leveled out a little bit, but all of a sudden I am getting a few jobs here and there. So
the stump grinding, it's always in the spring and in the fall. People want to get their yard nice and pretty for summer. They get
Neighborly
it all done.
Homestead, how are you doing?
Hey Tim, thanks for joining us.
47. See, Jim's got it right. 47, man, maybe 48. I'm not sure. Let's see. I seen where.
There's free fall firewood.
Jeff, 35. Well, I'm between the three wives. I don't think I've got that many years in. I don't know if I'm maybe 20. I don't know. Between the three. Those that Chris and I did on a processor October last year, 15% outside, but 25% on inside. Think it will burn and be able to sell this fall. Well, I'm with Chris on sun and wind. 25 to 30 on the inside. Man, I would think by fall.
I would think by this coming October it would be.
And where we're at, Tyler, on that, we get anything as far as boiler wood goes, or we're anything typically between the 20 to 25% mark. Hey, Matt, how are you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Matt.
We're typically the 20, and we'll send it. I mean, we'll
20%.
Sell it.
It's going to burn. If your outside is 15, Tyler, that part is going to light and burn good, and it should dry as it goes. And I wouldn't think the 35 might be a problem, but 25%, I would send it.
It's stacked. If we pile other than what we put in the IBC totes.
Yeah,
we have, and Sherry's dad did that for years. I mean, we are pilers, and it is. I'm going to be honest with you, it's right on the ground, and there's a base under it, but we've never had
some debris.
There's Derek. How are you doing?
Derek, hello, folks.
We've always piled, and I've never. If we've had any mold, it's been very darn little.
Tyler, probably your bigger stuff, if that's what you're splitting and getting 25% in there, and we're early part of August, so I've seen it pretty hot still in September, and even real warm in October. So
I think
I would try at the end of September and see what you get. But your small stuff's ready to go.
Yep. But our row and bagwood, we do get it below 20. We want it below 20, and we bag it, and we've had no problems. Actually,
we've had several compliments
and no complaints.
Your wood burns good.
Yep. But I think that 20 to 25, if that's going to be like boiler wood, I think you're good. I really do. And if it's hardwood, only wet on the ground. That's our next. That's our next project, is making a place to test and see how it works as far as a bin with I don't know if I'm going to use pallets or not. I kind of I watch Bert, and I saw how he did his IBC totes and uses the bladders, cuts them down, and put the IBC just to mainly keep the weeds down and be able to mow around it. I think that might work with just putting it on the plastic, maybe a pallet. I don't know. I've got so many ideas, and it's just getting the time and the and the wood to test it. But we are definitely going to try some sort of a bunker at some point for kind of a test run. So
Tyler said the oak was fresh cut green, and that is a problem. Why is it taking so long to dry? Oak is really dense.
Yeah, oak is.
So it does take longer than other trees or species that dry quicker.
And Brandon, as far as the pallets go, plastic pallets, if a guy can get them, we've talked about that. We do have a place, I think we can, Facebook Marketplace, we found some. I'm thinking if we go plastic pallets, they're relatively cheap. And my thoughts were to put down the weed barrier and then the plastic pallet and then go with that. I don't, if one thing, and right now my pile looks like crap because of the weeds growing up around. I just cannot stand weeds. I hate it. And it's my own fault. I'm not getting my butt over there and doing it. I do not like to see weeds around my pile. It just irks me, and I am so guilty of it right now. And I got to get over there this weekend and knock it down. In my opinion, it doesn't hurt anything. It just looks bad.
Yeah.
I don't like
it locked down and then,
I don't like
knocked down good and then spray it.
But I like Bert. I like Bert's idea with throwing them, kind of repurposing your bladders,
the sides
to throw down. Put your IBC totes on them just to be able to get that mower over 3 or 4 inches to keep them darn weeds down. It's not like I don't have the room to do it. I mean, we're sitting on a 6 to 6.5 acre wood yard. I need to utilize every bit of it. I've got plenty of room.
Longer Jason says bigger than 3 by 4 splits, sometimes from green to dry, can take up to 16 months. Yeah, it can.
And to me, it may just be kind of the luck of the draw of just conditions. Oak a year per inch. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we test every so often as far as the pile goes. We'll get a pretty decent size round of whatever, oak, hickory, whatever. We'll split it down, take a moisture. If we're down around that 20 to 25, I'm good with it. I mean, that's just the way it worked for Sherry's dad for years and years. It's worked for us, and that's what we go with. And we've not had any complaints as far as lighting, burning, anything. And to me, and I've said it before, as far as customers, it's all about, educating them. What are you using it for? Are you, is it drinking wood? Are you going to use it for warmth? Are you boiler? What are you using it for? What are you using it in? And then kind of go from there. Well, this is what I got. This is what we got to work with, and just educate and do a little testing once in a while. That's worked for us for years, piling it on the ground, and we've had good luck with it. So, and we're looking at, 30 cord, roughly bulk wood. I call bulk wood, boiler wood, whatever you want to call it. Roughly 30 cord a year we sell out. We resplit as we get good weather in the spring. And we've been doing that for 13 years I've been helping. It's worked good. IBC totes work good for us. We don't stack in them. We pile it in. We price it accordingly. The only thing now with my IBC totes, it worked really good for us, but do not let IBC totes go down the road unless I know you and you're going to bring it back.
Yeah.
Or make arrangements, trade out, whatever. IBC totes are so stinking hard to get a hold of. So
into the afternoon. Firewood fella, he gets sun all morning into the afternoon, but being in the edge of a tree line is an issue. I got some pieces home to test this weekend to make sure it will burn nicely.
Yeah, there you go. Testing. And our pile is 100 all day. Sun, wind, it's right out in the wide open. I have no shade on that whatsoever. And that has worked really good for us for years and years.
We do have a pad of concrete in the back that we'll set IB totes on. And it gets sun until 5 o'clock at night or so.
Or IBC tote. Yeah. Every bit Hello, Chris. We've been talking about you a little bit. How are you doing, sir?
His ears were burning. That's
Yeah,
why he
that's
tuned in.
exactly it. Yep. Yeah, our IBC totes, we use them a lot for our own storage, for our bagwood, and we got our concrete pad out there that once was the part of the mill, or Sherry's dad's mill, right out, sun, wind, hot concrete. That seems to work, and smaller splits, obviously.
Yeah,
that works really good for us, and it has for quite a while since we've been doing bundlewood. But yeah, oh guys,
good. I'm
yeah,
glad
good,
everything's good there, Chris.
Good deal. Yeah, Boonville is coming up this month, and there is another show. Is that right, in Michigan this weekend? I think I saw Carl say something about a show in Michigan, Gaylord, Michigan, I believe. But yeah, Boonville's on my bucket list too. Yep, Boonville's on our bucket list, and that's not far from Jeff. So there's
Adirondack.
there's another bucket list item right there. Go to see Jeff. He's got cool stuff to play with. But yeah, that's what we do, Tyler. It's ours is a little bit unlike yours. It is right out in the middle of the sun and wind all day, every day.
Gaylord, Michigan.
And Jason said it, and then Carl come on and said, yeah, there's a show in Gaylord. I mean, camp in Boonville. You lucky dog, Jeff. Being that close to beautiful countryside and 15 minutes from a show.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And Derek's close to Boonville.
Cool.
That's cool. Anybody in
We're
here?
a long ways away.
We're a long ways away from Boonville. A long way.
I don't know if we can do the drive all in one day.
I don't think so.
It might take two.
Maybe 30 years ago, I'd have tried it. Camp in Boonville. Wow.
Cool.
Flying into Syracuse Wednesday before the show.
Nice.
5 minutes from Jeff.
There you go.
Perfect. We will.
Sounds like there's going to be a heck of a party in Boonville.
Yeah, that East Coast. Well, we call it East Coast, New England, however you guys say it up there. I don't want to offend anybody, but man, Wisconsin and Maine, Delaware, New York, is on my bucket list big time. And then Sherry wants to go. Well, she's coming with me. She wants to go west, and I'm okay with that.
Well, I want to go east too. I want to go see the Adirondack Mountains. But I also want to go west and see the Rockies. I want to go down and see the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I want to see, Mount Rushmore. I want to see that. But yeah, that's on our, I
want to go see the redwoods too.
Definitely, we're going to have a lot of windshield time when I get retired. Finger Lakes for the wine. Well, I like wine. It doesn't like me. I get 10 foot tall and bulletproof if I get too much wine.
I never developed a taste for it.
Oh, Jeff, yes, I will. You will be the first to know. I have got to get out your way.
Yeah, it looks like it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, when Shannon went and picked up her car, she went to New York.
She flew out and got the car and drove it back.
In fall, and she said it was beautiful.
Yeah, other than Wisconsin, that is which I've already did a bucket list there anyway. Just hanging out with
Tyler. They are. My dad wanted to go out and see them, and he never made it out there. So I want to make sure that I do.
I had a huge bucket list back in May when we went to Bear Paw and got to hang out with a bunch of cool Wisconsin guys and have a great time. And I am looking forward to that next year. But
there's Ben's Firewood. Good evening,
hello,
Ben.
Ben.
Thanks for joining us.
A big bucket list is the whole Ohio,
Pennsylvania. Go to see Hope.
Yeah, I want to go to maybe catch another ball, maybe catch a ball game or two on the way out. Make it a whole big ordeal. Southern Sheriff. Yeah, Adirondack. I can't say that right. I'm sorry for that. Adirondacks. And that, that's just
that's
we
just
go
a beautiful
down
area.
to the Pigeon Forge Smoky Mountain
Smoky
area,
Mountains, love
and I
them.
love it down there. I just feel at peace.
Yep.
And it's beautiful in the fall when the leaves are turning colors. And then you also get to hear the elk bugle and stuff.
Yep. But that whole little town in Mountain, Wisconsin, man,
nice.
I could get a lot of that. Sitting there on that porch and 5 minutes from or whatever it was to camp and hanging out. Man, that was a blast.
That campfire every evening, that was nice.
That was a blast. Wood for Warriors. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. That Wood for Warriors is another one. And then I got, not too far from probably that. I might as well stop by Dell's and then look up Dick, while we're down there. That's my whole retirement in a nutshell. Davy Logging. Yes. Another one. Yep. I am. Yeah. The Boonville area up there is definitely going to happen. And I will definitely be hitting you up, Jeff, and we're going to hang out a little bit. But yeah, that's Michigan. We've been to Dinah back in the day. That's another one. I want to go up through there again. So,
well, we were as far north as Everett, EVART.
Everett is where we went.
I think it was a little bit north of Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids area. Yeah.
Spent the night there.
Yep.
And then we went and picked up the Dinah back in 2011, hooked up to her and drove home.
Colleen, thank you for stopping. We appreciate it. And hope you get good weather up there, and looking forward to seeing you on Facebook and seeing what's new with you. So thank you very much. Growing, that's coming up too. That one in Green Bay, but yeah, I don't know if we can swing that.
Yeah, probably not this year, Tyler.
Hudson Forest Equipment, and you guys are killing me with the things to do in Boonville, New York.
Yeah, if we would go to Boonville, it would probably be a 5-day.
Well, that's fine with me.
Trip. 2 days to get
Northwest
out there.
PA, hello.
Thanks for
we'll
joining
be
us.
in the UP.
Upper
Man, I'd love to go to that show in Gaylord, but well, heck, yeah, that's like tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday.
Ain't probably not going to happen. Come to Nebraska. We have 2 million people and 6 million cattle.
Sounds like my kind of place.
Well, the guys, everybody knows where we're from, the great state of Illinois.
Well, South Central.
We're Southern Illinois. And the Wisconsin guys, I didn't realize this until we got up there and shooting the bull. That Illinois they're not fond of Illinois. But we're a different type of Illinois.
Yeah.
A lot different. So we're not
we're not a fib, we're a fur.
We have nothing to do. Trust me. Matter of fact, we're one of the counties that's wanting to get the heck out of Illinois.
Yeah.
And we have nothing to do. We're a long stinking way from the Chicago. And I've been to Chicago 3 times in my 55 years. I don't care. Other than when my sister would take us to Wrigley Field. I'm okay with Wrigley Field. Not a Cub fan, but you ain't going to beat Wrigley Field. That is a freaking neat place.
Yeah.
Deer season started July 1st. July 1st deer season here would not be good.
I about got one in the driveway with spots.
Yeah, you're going to have a nasty mess on your hands in July with the deer.
Mm-hmm.
A logging show. No way to a logging show. Nebraska this December. Ooh, cool. I bet I know what Chris is doing in Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably splitting wood.
Derek's
always
deer season.
It's always deer season here. We live on a major 2-lane highway, goes right through the middle of our county. That is deer heaven for vehicles.
Well, state
highway.
Well, I mean, it goes from one end of the state to the other.
Well,
right?
yeah, it splits Illinois in half, but it goes. Our wood yard is actually on that state route, and it is a haven for deer accidents. But yeah, we're and there is Al Club Door. How are you doing up there, buddy? Hope you're getting along good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Craig, what day did deer season start for you?
Yeah.
Stuck to the chair.
They are. It's starting
He
finally.
got a new Maverick out of it.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Mid-April. Yeah. Our county is finally issuing nuisance permits. So there's a few nuisance permits they're issuing this year. Yep. They are. Well, when I was mowing yesterday, remember up there in the cornfield,
like somebody drove.
It looks like somebody drove through the cornfield, and it had to be deer.
Yeah,
it had to be. Yeah, Chris I'm sure he's on a big expedition in Nebraska. Yep. But yeah, Adirondack. I think I said it right that time. That is definitely going to happen.
Yeah, it'll be on the bucket. It's on the bucket.
That is on the bucket list. Yeah. Deer. I have, I've been driving since I've been 16 years old, and I have been very fortunate in all my years of driving a squad car, hundreds of 100 mile an hour or better, fire trucks, ambulances. I have hit one deer, and it didn't do very much damage in all my years of driving. I've had some darn close calls. I've had them jump over the hood. I have never hit solid a deer, and I have seen some deer hit real dang solid, big deer, and it is not pretty.
No, when they hit them on the interstate running 70, 80 mile an hour, there's airbag deployment. Sometimes they go through the windshield.
Devastating.
People get hurt.
9 times out of 10, it's a bad wreck usually. And our deer, they're corn fed where we're from, and we have got some huge deer in this county.
Brandon, I have a question regarding the deer in the corn. Do they flatten it? Because this, like I said, it looks like a vehicle. I've known deer to go along and nip off the tops of ears and stuff, but these cops are stripped.
Yeah,
and the stalks are down on the ground.
It's got to be deer
or raccoons.
Man, that's a lot of
big
dang raccoon to do what that damage was. Hostas. Yep, they like hostas.
Oh yeah.
Yep. They stripped our hostas.
Took all the leaves off and just left the stems. And my rose bush.
Good. Hello, Rockaholic.
Bears do a lot more damage.
Well, we fortunately don't have to worry about bear.
Yeah, maybe one of these days. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, I have been so lucky.
Not that I know of. There's no rooting or anything, but I'm not seeing a lot of deer tracks, Brandon.
I can't. The Chris just hit it though. That possibly could have been an idiot on a side-by-side. I'm just saying. I need to inspect it a little more.
Well, it only goes so far into the field. It doesn't come all the way through, though.
I don't know other reason.
And there's no tire tracks.
I know of no other reason why it would be that flat.
Yeah. Normally, the stalk will be kind of broken half where the ear attaches to it, and they'll take about the top half of the ear off. But this here,
if they fight in the corn, that could be.
It kind of, that might have been possible.
But
that's they've the thing. Got velvet on right now. They shouldn't be fighting.
Yeah, that's the thing, though, Tyler. A drunk idiot. There's no easy way to get to this corn.
Yeah,
there's not. It's in the middle of. There's no way to get to it.
Yeah.
Aliens. That is very possible.
Well, that could be it.
That could be. That's very possible. But yeah, that corn. That's weird deal. I'm gonna go up there and inspect that a little closer. It may be a yin yang on a side by side or something.
Yeah.
I don't think so, because we don't have any. Well, you never know.
I thought of raccoons, Tim.
Is there a bar nearby? Actually, yeah, but there's, like I said, there actually is a bar fairly close. We found that out at our wood yard a few weeks ago. We ended up having a bar fly left, and then our sign got ran over, and it wasn't pretty.
He left me 3 bunches of asparagus and a few large Bing cherries.
Hey, see you, Jason. Be careful out there.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you.
Aliens are trying to silence the live stream again. Well, shoot.
Well, maybe we ought to cut it off.
Yeah, we're like, oh my gosh, we're way over. With that, and yeah, Craig, we appreciate the heads up on it. Yeah, it's buffering right now. We appreciate everyone. We love this stuff. We'll be back again first Thursday in September.
Yeah.
And we appreciate everybody stopping. If you would, we appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like for us. And we'll have video real soon. I'm gonna say this a little bit. I've got nobody knows this, but we're gonna have a little bit of a extracurricular thing in our video. I want to see if anybody catches it. So, and we're gonna start doing it, see if anybody can figure it out. So, but yeah, thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Logger Jason, Craig, anybody, Jeff, anybody I've missed. We appreciate you guys. Jim. We will get some videos out and do a live again next month, and probably talk to I'm sure everybody tomorrow night on Shifty's Live. And like I always say, appreciate it. Hit the like, subscribe. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody. Keep grinding, keep splitting, and we will see everybody hopefully really soon. So thanks.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, everybody.